And we are live for Call of Cthulhu. It has been a while, but it is good to be back. I am very excited for tonight's session, for everything that we have coming up, for the point that we're at in this campaign, and where we're also at in the continuation of our Icewind Dale campaign. Some more news for the channel, real fast. Cody and I went to the Atlantic City Open last weekend. And in addition to starting to do more tabletop battle reports on the channel, tomorrow Cody and I are going to be filming a video about like what our first 9th edition GT was like, what we thought about it, how we thought it compared to local tournaments, and what some of our matchups were like. Because we had some interesting ones and some remarkably boring ones. But we're going to go over all of that in the video tomorrow. Now that we're back from vacation, Nate and I are going to start filming off the page again.
Oh, cool.
We talked about that. And in addition, our friend Alan Sanchez-Capers from the All Seeing Eye Gaming is now working with, I forget the name of it, but whatever company publishes City of Mist, and he's writing some adventures, and we're going to be playtesting some of that. So that is going to be... Yeah, I just found out about that yesterday, so I figured I'd tell you all now. And that is going to be a lot of fun. And finally, next week, We are going back to playing Dungeons and Dragons in person, which is crazy. I was painting up some dungeon tiles. I got the microphone set up. I'm waiting on one more camera to get here, but that is going to be a lot of fun, and that's not going to be a combat heavy session, so I won't have to get the dungeon tiles ready quite yet, because this Friday is going to be a combat heavy session.
That.
What if we now purposely get into combat just to like spite you?
We specifically take the whole time to just talk and not fight anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
just so
can
that
see
we have
you.
to fight
But
next
then he
week.
hasn't prepared for the next session, so it's still good.
That's true. That's true.
I mean, we were talking quite a bit when we felt like it.
That's true. I'm not sure. Well, there's going to be some interesting talking tonight, and I'm excited to see what happens. So let's see what the madness has in store for us this evening.
One good one.
All right, let me get my music going. I don't understand. Well, you know what? Well, we're still going to be doing Call of Cthulhu Online, so I still need this to work. So, oh well. We don't get to do everything in person, but some things in person is better than.
Some people need gas money.
Yeah, I just got a car. Gas is expensive.
It got more expensive too.
Yeah.
It's always getting more expensive.
So why isn't my music working? My music's not working. It's gonna be one of those
Welcome to
nights.
Welcome
Oh
to the
well.
world.
There we go. So, last we met, you had just arrived in New Orleans for the Cat Expo, which Jerome has been commissioned to go and take a look at for his job. And
wait.
what?
Sorry, I accidentally entered myself as Dan instead of me on Foundry, so
Oh, okay.
that's on me.
I was gonna say I don't think I messed up your name. I could have, but I was fairly certain that I didn't.
No,
You arrived
said
at-
no.
Also me.
You arrived at a very old, very proper hotel, and you found that it had a odd historical society, which was closed off to the public during the Cat Expo, which made you all the more determined to go take a look at it, because you were looking for any clues, or at least Dimitri and John were, looking for any clues that might help them locate the Dreamlands. While at the expo, you noticed that there were several strange people, dressed in dark clothes and red colors, who stood out from the rest of the crowd. Dimitri was particularly suspicious of them, especially considering they were the only ones staying on the third floor of the hotel. That night, you decided it was time to break into the Historical Society, and while you did, you saw some strange lights and an even more peculiar cat. The next morning, when you went back down to the expo, you found that the same strange people were still there, sitting several seats behind John and Jerome, as they were getting ready to see the main competition begin to take place. And Dimitri finally got a bead on the strange cat and followed it to the third floor of the hotel. While there, it led you to the one occupied room, which you were incredibly scared of.
Yes.
However, you discovered that it belonged to Katie Holmes and Eddie Hughes. So, Dimitri,
Oh shit.
you just watched Eddie open the door. What would you like to do?
Hey, is that your cat?
Yes, this is my cat.
Why? What is up with your cat?
I'm assuming she wanted to lead you here. Come in, Dimitri.
Okay. Can I look for like a trap or something?
Seriously?
Yes. I don't know if he's possessed or something.
Make a spot hidden
Could be a
check.
demon.
Yeah.
The dice roller
I
also
never
didn't translate over. Oh well.
I fail.
You don't see any traps. You just see Katie lying on the
I'm
bed.
still coming in because I think the chance that there was a trap is probably pretty low.
Okay, good to know. You see Katie lying still on the bed, and the cat jumps up on a chair near you and reaches out a paw for you to pet it.
I'm not paying. I'm sorry that we had to leave, but and not come back. But there was a lot of pressing issues, and when we came back, you guys weren't there. So we had to keep going.
That's okay. We waited for a while, but she said that you would find us, and this is where we needed to be.
I see. Wait, she's talking?
Only in dreams.
Huh. So she just says, okay, that's good to know that sometimes she says things that are important. So how did you know to come here? Did she tell you in a dream?
Yeah, she did.
Interesting. Did anything weird happen while you were getting here?
Well, we met those nice people.
Which nice people?
The ones in the Egyptian folks in the dark clothes downstairs.
Oh, I see. Wait, what?
They're staying here with
Egyptian
us.
folk? You know, I was keeping an eye on them because they stuck out like a sore thumb.
Yes,
And,
their purposes are similarly aligned.
To ours?
Yes.
Okay, so what are they trying to do? Like, what are they getting out of this?
I'm not sure. They're very secretive, but they've been very helpful. They are the ones that set us up here.
I see. Well, we recently had almost an alliance with someone who turned out to be bad, so I kind of don't trust people. But I hope that this one works out.
Well, that's a very optimistic outlook from you.
Yeah. So should I bring you back to John and Mo? They're investigating. Oh, Jerome.
I think they'll be on their way here
not.
shortly.
Okay.
So, John and Jerome, while you're kind of keeping an eye out on the expo, and I believe you rolled some listen checks last session.
I was listening to the Egyptian guys.
Yeah.
So
Um,
I'd fully prepared to make another one.
that's fine. The three people in the dark clothing, you hear them shuffle behind you and move into the row of seats directly behind you.
Just kind of like, yeah, I heard movement. I look over my shoulder. I'm like, oh, okay, they're closer. And I'll just continue just watching the cat show, take a picture here and there. Like,
Yeah, I know they look sketchy, so I don't want to look sketchy. So I'm just gonna keep looking forward.
Okay.
Maybe pet a cat or something.
While this is all happening, and you're trying not to look sketchy, one of them that wasn't with the main group comes over and sits down directly next to John, and he's holding a coffee in his hand and looking straight ahead. He doesn't look at you, and he just says, I think you should come with us. We have someone who wants to meet you.
Could I get a name first?
Yeah, just a shady guy comes up to you and he's like, come with me. No.
Last
Okay.
time I had somebody guide me to somebody, I almost got stabbed.
A mutual friend of ours.
That kind of makes it seem more sketchy. As the person who's nearly stabbed me, I would consider almost a friend. Before they stabbed me, at least.
You've been stabbed?
Yes.
Huh.
You were there.
Who was it again?
The children.
Oh, them.
Oh, the terrifying children.
Oh, yeah, no, I wasn't there for that, remember?
Yeah, you went and screamed in a corner, and then I came out with a knife and a lot of blood.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
came
good-
out
good
with a
one.
knife and a dead child.
Edward.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh. Sweet, he's back. We lost.
Oh, I just remember I forgot to do my accent. Damn it.
Oh, I just thought you were still under, like, a cold or something.
Well, I
Where
still.
is he?
I think
Upstairs.
in this season it's just perpetual state of allergy, so I should just stop being a bitch.
Do you want to take us there now?
Yes, I
or
do.
should we wait and
No,
go?
we should go now.
Okay.
Where's your Russian friend?
I think he followed a cat upstairs.
Yeah, he said he was doing that.
Followed a cat upstairs. Yeah, that's about right.
The other two in the row behind you stand up and move to the end of the aisle, waiting for you to get up.
I'll get up and follow them so we can go to a nice dark alley for them to stab all of us.
Well, at least there's a lot of people I can scream at if this goes south. Stand up. We're in a public place. It's crazy.
So as the group kind of proceeds up the steps, the gentleman who spoke to you in the row takes the lead as he begins to head towards the winding spiral staircase. And I'm assuming it goes him, then John, then Jerome, and the two other people, the man and the woman, file in behind Jerome.
Yeah, because I would want to be in front of Jerome, because Jerome gets spooked easily.
I figured.
I also get spooked easily. I just like violence.
Yes, you're the gun
Yeah.
guy who gets spooked by non-humans.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
If it bleeds, I can kill it, but if it doesn't bleed, I'm out.
You say that, but you're really scared of things that bleed, too.
Well, it's just cats. I don't like cats.
so as
That
you
sounds
walk
like your
up
problem.
the steps, unless you guys make any conversation, they walk in
No.
complete silence. You
I
head.
actually know. Kind of like I'm talking to John, but since they're right there, it's whatever. Who do you think they're talking about?
They're talking about that guy we went to the hotel to look for. I don't know how he got here, but
Oh.
supposedly it's the guy we were looking for at the hotel.
That. I mean. You mean okay? So, him and hopefully the psychic vegetable. Katie was her name.
Yeah, the blind guy and the vegetable. Hopefully they're both here, but they say at least the blind guy's here.
Huh. Well, easier to talk to, I guess.
Can I attempt to ask them in Egyptian if Katie's here too?
Make a language other check. We know you can listen to Egyptian. How fluent are your speaking skills?
Let's see. Hard pass.
Oh my
Fantastic.
god, you actually have a language other skill. Okay.
I learned Egyptian in that time. I can't remember. I
Yeah.
just have weird skills with Egyptian now.
He looks over his shoulder at you, and he says,
That's kind of weird that you could speak Egyptian, man.
"Yes, the messenger is here as well."
Sweet.
So, as you finally reach the third story, you see all the other rooms here are abandoned, except you see Dimitri standing and talking to Eddie in an open doorway. Lying on the bed, you also see Katie. Her hair has started to grow back in, and her features look a lot softer and healthier than the last time you saw her. And she is dressed in a blue silken robe with silver threads. Eddie is pretty much wearing the same rundown clothes you saw him in last time. He seems to prefer that to keep out of public eye. So as you're led into the room, Dimitri, you look over your shoulder and you see Jerome and John being led up the steps by the three Egyptian people who you had seen previously.
Hey, Dimitri, they caught us. Oh no. I'm kidding. Please don't shoot them.
I don't have my gun.
Oh, right.
Yeah, he left it in the hotel room to not seem suspicious.
Yeah.
Huh. Well, no, I wish I hadn't said it was a joke, so you could panic or something. Oh
Yes.
well. Anyway.
So
Yes.
they lead you into the room, and the girl in the back closes the door behind all of you. They take off their headdresses. The one who is leading in the front is an older gentleman, maybe in his 50s, and his tanned skin is also deeply scarred across his face. The two in the back are younger, maybe in their 20s, 30s at the latest, and they have a striking resemblance, most likely brother and sister. Eddie kind of looks around and is like, well, I think I've heard everybody enter the room. And using his cane, he finds a chair to sit down in.
Well, it's good to see you again, Eddie.
Thank you, thank you. After you left, I wasn't sure if you would find us again. But
Yeah.
We tried to, but there was a brief gap of time where we were preoccupied.
that's...
It's good that you found some friends who can actually, like, manage to take care of you.
Yes. They were in quite a bad way when they got to America, says the older guy.
Wow, they made it all the way here on their own?
Yes, they did. Chartered a plane over. But that was
Good
the
on
last
them.
of their resources. Thankfully, they found our church, and we were able to give them lodging.
What's your church the church of?
It's not important right now.
But I want to know. I like learning about this stuff.
I would rather not learn about these things. Okay, can you talk about it somewhere else?
Are they wearing, like, any holy symbols or anything?
Nothing obvious that you can see.
Darn.
Okay, so what? We're part of some big team here, or
Well, I wouldn't say this is a big team. This is everyone that's working on this. Everyone that needs to know what's going on.
It's a bigger team than I've been working with.
That
yes,
is
it's just
very
been 4
fair.
people.
4.
Yes. Oh, 3. Not even 4.
We had 5 for a
Sometimes-
minute.
Yes, but that went downhill very quickly.
Yeah, now we're back to... Now we've got 8.
Yes, we have almost tripled number.
Good. Now that we've learned Dimitri can't count, what are we doing? And can someone explain
what do you need from
what's
us?
going on?
Well, the question is, if you're still willing to finish your journey.
I mean, I guess...
What
I'm already
journey?
here.
What journey?
Excellent.
Someone's
Then we can
What?
help you get along to the next leg of it. But from there, it will be up to you. You're the ones with the most direct experience on this matter.
I don't know how much more experience I want in this matter, but might as well finish off what I've started.
I would rather have no knowledge in the matter, but if we must have a discussion, then we will.
From what I hear, Dimitri, you especially have seen a lot.
Yes, that is why I would rather limit the amount we talk about, because you see, I've seen many people go insane after working on these things.
Okay.
Someone start explaining what's going on.
I had a little speed bump, probably a month ago. Was feeling real down in my sanity, but now I'm feeling pretty good again.
I don't mean that. I mean, in general, what the heck are all you talking about?
We need to
The
stop the
world's going
sleeping
to
god from
explode.
waking up.
Okay, and how do we stop sleeping God? And once we stop sleeping
Can't we
God,
just talk to it? Like,
Can,
you talk to it.
can
You
I
talk to me, you
retire?
Talk to it. Why don't you just talk to it?
Absolutely. After this, you're
I-
done.
I don't think talking to a
Okay.
sleeping thing is a great idea.
I hate how much sense that makes.
Maybe if we read it a bedtime story or something.
yes, can we read the evil God bedtime story?
I don't think that's going to work.
4. Okay. I have second idea. Do they have does the sleeping God have minions or something we can kill?
We have very limited information on it. Our job is just to get you to the Dreamlands.
Okay.
Okay, and what are we supposed to do in Dreamland?
Once you're there, you'll find
Hold on.
Katie.
We're skipping over a lot of details here. Dreamland?
Yeah, that's
Like-
where we're trying to get. We're trying to get into the dreams, you know?
Jerome enters the campaign. No time. We gotta get into the dreamland.
Well, it's just like the joke in Call of Cthulhu. Oh, darn, we almost had a TPK. Let me go recruit the waiter, the bartender, and the taxi driver.
Oh no.
Come on, guys. We're going into the shadow realm.
No, not the Shadow Realm. There's too many hourglasses.
I mean, if you think real hard about it, you can make a lot of hourglasses.
You've
I
been a
don't-
dreamer.
Yeah, I went there once. It was weird.
He told me about it. He decided not to wear clothes.
I said hi
I-
to Katie.
Oh,
Yep.
with no clothes on?
Yes.
That's amazing. I forgot that you had no clothes on.
John's highest stat is appearance.
Nice.
Oh.
I had to get use out of it somehow.
Well. Crap.
What?
I don't like. Okay, fine. I guess we're doing this.
I mean, it's not like it's gonna hurt. You won't actually physically be there because it's just in the dreams.
I'm gonna be a vegetable out here, aren't I?
No, you
For
are.
how
Yeah,
Physically,
long?
it's fine. We've got beds.
you are physically going there.
Oh, okay.
What?
Don't get stabbed.
In here we're
Okay,
Or
so
if
what are
you
we
do get
supposed to
stabbed,
do in
just
Greenland?
imagine you didn't
And-
get stabbed.
And how are we the right?
Does that
people to do it?
work?
Why don't you guys come with us?
I don't know. I haven't tried yet.
Someone
be
needs to
there,
stay
head
here
to
and keep
the-
guard over her.
Okay, well, you can
I mean,
bring
you
like
seem
2
to be doing
people
a
with
better
us.
job than we did.
Exactly. That's why we're sending you into the Dreamlands.
Yep. Makes sense.
You're also the most experienced. And as far as I know, you're the only one here that's ever dreamed.
I mean, maybe.
John, I feel like if anyone
look at
here
me.
went into weird dreamland, it was definitely you.
I mean, yeah, it was me, but I don't know if you guys went too.
No, I did not go to dreamland, but I have seen many weird shit.
Okay.
Exactly. With everything you've seen and everything you learned, you guys are the best for the job.
I agree,
Okay.
we are awesome. But why don't like 2 people come with us, and then you can stay here.
We can try,
Ah,
but
but-
there's no guarantee that the portal stays open for that long.
Son of a.
Oh boy, so
Yeah.
you guys do know how to open a portal?
We know where it is.
Where?
It's at the Silver Bell. The
Wait a
clock
second,
tower
we're
in the
just
middle of
playing
town.
Arkham Horror.
That.
Yes,
Jake
you
is
are.
playing Arkham Horror.
you
We're
are just
going in
playing.
the portal.
Might
Yeah.
contemplate Something, I
I'm
guess.
just
I lit the lantern
and then get
upstairs.
lost in time.
I saw that thing, I
We're
guess.
going in the portal.
Is that what we're talking about here?
So you've
Oh,
dreamed
you-
too.
When
I
did you
have
see something?
no idea.
It sounds like a waking dream.
Great. Hey, look who's joined the club in another sense. I'll put
So-
my arm around John. Look at us. I'm not doing this bit any longer, and I'll shove him away. This is just terrible.
So then you really are the best for the job.
Great.
I mean, he wouldn't join me in a summoning ritual, but yeah.
Who would?
No one would want to join
Summoning
the summoning
ritual.
ritual, John.
Humans should not
yeah,
mess
that-
around with summoning rituals.
Look, John is a little
No,
bit
I've
of
been
a wild
thoroughly-
card. So he keeps reading out of insanity books and acting
They
strange.
took all my
and it's-
books. I can't read anymore.
It is very concerning.
Yeah, I tried to summon a thing from a book I read, and then I had a dream, and I said hello to Katie.
It's usually ill-advised.
That sounds like
I
he
mean, it
just
was
went
I
high.
haven't done it
I
yet.
felt like it went poorly.
It just sounds like he was describing something that happened when he was on acid.
I gotta admit, this is gonna be great.
Can you imagine it was like a parody of this, and it's just like someone seriously talking to us, and we're just all on acid, and we're just like on an acid trip saying we went into the dreamland, and they were like, "Yeah, you're the best for the job."
Do you have weapons?
I have many
Yes,
guns.
I'll take
However,
out
I would
that hunting
appreciate.
knife.
I would
Wait, do I have a
appreciate more
hunting knife?
guns.
Yes,
No,
you
I
have.
have nothing.
Oh, you have no weapons.
I have no weapons. I had to leave them behind before I got on the plane, and I have not gone to purchase anything yet.
Malik, and you see the younger man reach into the closet and pull out a roll and roll it out on the bed. There's a few rifles. There's a Kopesh. There's several revolvers.
I
Oh.
want the Kopesh.
Crap.
You won't be able to
Yes.
take these with you, but we'll need them to get where we're going.
Okay.
Wait, there's revolvers, rifles. What else?
And a Kopesh.
The Kopesh
What
is mine.
type of rifle is it? Is it better than the one I have in my room?
It's about comparable. There's also a shotgun.
Ooh, I like shotguns.
Oh gosh, this
I'll
is.
pick
Jerome,
up a
do you want a
shotgun.
pistol?
I will
I'm
offer
not gonna
self
use it, but I guess I'll feel better with it.
You can hold two if that makes you feel safer.
No, it doesn't. You only have. I only have one dominant hand. That doesn't really work for me.
Yeah, but you can fire all 6 shots and then swap to the other one.
If I hit anything that isn't you,
You haven't shot me yet.
I'm speaking theoretically, I suppose.
The older gentleman watches you pick up the guns, and then apparently the one named Malik looks over and he just says, "Have you ever held a gun before?"
No.
I can tell.
Good.
I'm just going to swing the Kopesh a lot closer to Dimitri than I probably should.
I'm going to look very concerned.
Actually, if anything, I should probably take that.
Is it just a normal shotgun?
It's a 4d6
This is all I
shotgun.
know how to use.
So what does that mean?
It's 4d6
Oh, 46. Ooh, it's nice.
when you're in close
did
proximity to somebody.
Okay, so I'll take the shotgun and a
Fighting
spare
balls
pistol.
Well.
And I'll take spare rifle ammo. being
Yeah,
the
I have
offer.
fighting. Like, if my
How much-
my
how much
fighting
rifle
ball's a
ammo
little bit better.
do I
than
What'd you
have
say?
then?
Let's say you have 20 more bullets.
Darn us.
Okay, so ammo's not really an issue then.
Melee
But
characters.
if I need more than 5, I'm already dead.
Yes.
Okay.
The girl walks over, and you see she's carrying 3 bulletproof vests.
Ooh.
Ooh, I like
Oh,
these.
thank goodness.
These have kept me alive many times.
Yes, I think you'll feel better if you put these on.
Thank
No,
you,
in Russia,
miss.
I had the nickname of Bullet Sponge. I have gotten shot many times.
So this is 2-point armor.
Nice.
Ooh.
It's worse than what Mo died in.
I feel like we're walking into the last episode, last mission of Modern Warfare 3.
Well, Jerome, if you have a gun, you can stand farther back. I'm going in glorious melee combat.
You're going to die.
No, for I believe in myself.
You just sprint. with, like,
Continue
no, we
believing
need to
in
get,
yourself.
we
Fred.
need to get-
I-
we need to
It's
get
got
John-
to be this far.
we need to get John full plate.
full plate. Are
We
you
need to
even
get John
strong
full
enough?
plate. It'll be funny.
Sure, it'll be funny. Will he be able to move?
No.
It'll be funny.
What's John's strength score?
31.
Not enough to wear
No.
full plate.
I mean, maybe I could. I got a 60.
The Crusade knows no bounds.
I
It's-
think it's, I think it,
The Crusade knows no bounds, tries to move, is stuck.
I think it caps at 40.
The Crusade will continue after I hit the gym.
You took all of my strength.
I know.
Now I'm really weak.
Some of our more unpleasant countrymen are camped in the Tower of the Silver Bell.
Great.
That name does not sound good.
The Tower of the Silver Bell.
Yes.
No, that's where we need to go. Where the portal is.
Okay. Well, in that case, I would like to stop by my room so I can pick up my other guns. The other ammo.
Of course. If there's
Well, I
any
know if
preparation,
The silver bell represents a god.
go ahead and make a Cthulhu Mythos check.
That one.
Wow.
Nice. Um, the silver bell is most closely tied to an Icelandic god, and you remember the strange runic carvings on that ritual blade that you had, known as Nodens, who's the hunter, and who has creatures which guard the land between our world and the next. Not particularly, not a particularly bad god, just one that exists.
Okay.
Which ritual blade? The one I got from Seth?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, Seth, you cheater. I'm making that joke. I felt like it.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Guess we're going into this.
Are there any
Ooh.
preparations you want to make before we leave?
Could I just spend like another... Do we have to leave now, or can I get like another night of rest?
The sooner the better, but if you'd like to take the day to recuperate, I suppose that's okay.
Okay,
Yeah, probably
hear me
taking
out.
the day would be good.
Hear me out. Hear me out. We're going to get hurt while we get to the portal, so we could just. I mean, do you need to rest because you're hurt, or because you're tired?
I'm hurt and weak and in bad shape still from being burned alive.
I see. Yes, we should rest then. If we're going in portal, we'll need it.
Well, I think once we're in the portal, it won't hurt too much. It's just getting to the portal that's going to hurt.
Yep.
Well, everything hurts, John.
That's fair.
And after how badly our walk in the woods went, we can probably use the rest.
Exactly.
Honestly, you chuckleheads.
All right, should we meet here? Let's say like 7 o'clock in the morning.
Excellent. Make whatever preparations you need to make. And we'll see you
Okay.
in the morning.
While we walk back, I will tell everyone. Okay, so the cat was not an evil possessed cat like I thought it was. It was just a
Okay.
cat.
Well, that's good.
Yes, but I'm still not certain. You know, I have no proof, but
Wait, okay, you guys are giving me stupid ideas again. What if the dang cat was Katie?
what?
That'd be cool.
How are we supposed to know?
We can't. I'm
Oh, but
just
that's an interesting
spitballing
idea.
here.
Let me. You know what? I want to go back and touch the cat. I think
Nope.
I should do this. Yes.
Nope.
Yes.
Nope, you've left
Yes.
the room. If you go
Yes.
back in there, they're gonna have books open because that's how they prepare.
No, they don't have books open. Okay, I will. Not, I'm going to knock on the door. I'm going to ask if
Oh,
they have books
God.
open. I'm going to go. I'm going to knock on the door.
As
Hello?
you go over to knock on the door, you hear praying in Egyptian inside.
Nope, nope, no, 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 nope, 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 nope.
Do you have weird Cthulhu things that you're reading, or are you? Is this like a religion that's not Cthulhu? Like,
You hear the door open and you see the girl there. While you make your preparations, we are also making ours.
yes. Can I see the cat?
Which cat?
No, the cat that led me here.
The cat let you here?
Yes.
Cats are wise creatures.
Okay, have fun praying to Egyptian god. I'm going to go look for cat while I go to room.
Okay.
Okay, Jerome, buddy. The silver bell represents a fun Nordic god who's gonna try and stop us from going in.
Great, great. You're
So we're gonna have to deal with the people who work for him, because they're gonna try and stop us probably, which would be the people who are gonna try and stop us.
Wow.
Dimitri, make a spot hidden
Really?
check for cat.
Yes. Spot hidden check for cat.
doing. Do you enjoy doing this?
Ooh, that's a hard pass. It's a third of a fifth.
Which
It's
part
not
of it?
Oh yes, it's a fifth.
Not sure.
There is no sign of cats. It's like the cat was never here.
Okay. There was no cat here. It was a figment of my imagination.
doing this by any chance?
What?
Going around and doing this actually crazy stuff. Just out of my curiosity.
Do I enjoy doing it?
No, I
mean,
hate
I'd
doing
like to
this.
stop at some point, but like,
I want
since
to
I'm
go
here,
back.
it's the thing to do.
I want to go back to my legitimate business.
Weren't you looking for a cat?
Yes. There is no cat.
Well, of course there's a cat. They're all downstairs.
No, there is no weird Cthulhu cat anymore. I could not find it.
Holy crow. Just holy crow. So we gotta deal with a Nordman?
Yes. We
Great.
dealt with him before.
Well, spit it out.
Well, we just kind of shot him and he died, so it wasn't really much of a problem.
No, you shot her on the Thotep, right? Who'd
No,
you
we
shoot?
shot Mo, and Mo was working for them.
Seth.
Seth. Mo shot Seth.
Mo shot
And
Seth.
Seth had a dagger that
Mhm.
had Nordic runes.
Yep.
So I'm assuming the Nordic runes probably associated the Nordic god. So Seth was working for him and was shot. So we shot a guy who was working for the Nordic god.
Yeah, that sounds like a sound.
Makes
so-
no sense.
We
Sure.
know they're not immune to bullets, so that solves most of our problems.
Yes, the only problem is if they shoot us and we get hurt, and then we go into the portal while we're hurt, it could be an issue.
I'm pretty sure when you fall asleep, your brain's not hurt. That doesn't make sense,
Yeah, but
actually.
apparently we're physically going in there.
That's gonna be terrible.
So
isn't it?
look, we're going to have to try. We're going to have to fight them, I think.
Yeah.
But we're just going to have to try to keep to not get shot if we can, or at least not get shot to the point that we can't hobble into the portal.
Yes.
So I'm going to stay the F away.
If you
Yeah,
don't think you
respect.
can help
If you
us, then
stand
you
out in
should
the
hide.
back, just shoot your gun.
Yes,
Oh, I'm
we
going.
should-
Because
Yes,
apparently I've done this before.
If you
You
have
can
a
take
rifle,
pictures. Tell them about how it is.
or you can have a rifle and stay back and shoot them. There's a chance you'll hit them.
Both.
Well,
So you
I
want
mean,
me,
yes,
a guy who's pretty much never held a gun before,
yes.
to stand behind you and
Yes.
shoot the things in front of you?
That's what we
Yeah.
did in Russia. Yes.
When Dimitri goes down, you pick up his shotgun and you start shooting things.
Exactly. It is just like we did in Motherland.
I really hope we outnumber
Jerome,
them.
I really think no, we won't. But I really think that you're overthinking this here. You just pick up gun, aim at person, and shoot. It is really that simple.
You say
Those
that like we
Dimitri,
wouldn't
he has
be
a lot of
killing
practice
someone.
in this.
I mean, killing
Pretend it's
someone's
not a
no big
person.
deal. Yeah, just pretend it is a weird Cthulhu person.
Yeah.
You're a weird Cthulhu person.
I mean, John's weirder, I think. It depends.
Wait, I don't know what you mean.
At least he isn't a drunkard who shoots everything.
I'm not drunk right now.
Do you think that matters?
I mean, I'm not drunk right now.
I mean, if you were more drunk, maybe you would feel the bullets less.
Well, I always try to get at least a
That's
little bit drunk during a
historically
fight.
Accurate. That's historically accurate.
A little bit of drunkenness helps in fight, I think.
Alright. I'm
They
go right a will, I guess. I don't know. And I will proceed to not write a will and just pass out from the stress.
I already wrote a will a while ago because I thought I'd be dead a while ago. Let's see.
You were prepared. Have a cook.
Oh, I'm missing a hit point. That's weird.
Well, you're
I've
about
been missing a hit point, which is why I wanted a nap.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm gonna go try to heal myself before I go to bed.
We get 1 health at the end of a rest,
I
I
fail.
believe.
Oh, do we?
Yeah.
You do.
So I want to be up 1 anyway,
Yes.
and then I failed healing myself, so instead of being at full, I'm at 10.
Yes.
Do we get sanity back at a rest?
No.
And I get 1 strength back, right?
Yes.
cool.
Okay, there we go.
Make
I
you
don't think
take
we should
the
sit here and
roll.
take 8 more rests, so I guess we should get going.
Okay. So you guys have an uneventful
Takes
night's
8
sleep.
rests, the world ends. Well, I'm feeling very restful.
I feel like I could take God.
Runs up with axe.
That's Kopesh.
Oh, yes.
Remember, I
Okay,
tried
so-
to kill you with one earlier.
Yeah. But that was a little while ago.
Yeah, and I don't remember it.
Alright.
So, you all, is there anything you want to do in the morning before you head upstairs?
Downstairs.
No.
Nope.
I'd like to polish my new sword.
Okay.
Ah, yes.
Gotta make sure it's
So-
easy to get the blood off. I'd hate to be covered in blood when we're done.
Okay. So, you head upstairs. There you can see the group has gathered themselves. They conceal weapons under their black robes. Eddie is just kind of puttering around. He seems to have just made breakfast for himself. As he hears you guys come up, he says, "Well, good luck, boys. Don't get yourselves killed out there." And he chuckles to himself. Hopefully, I'll see you soon.
Hilarious!
He is going to become a
I just
cool
real-
person while we're gone. That's my
hilarious.
prediction.
Okay,
Yeah.
so is there a process to opening the portal, or do they already have an open portal that we're just going to use?
We're hoping they haven't already managed to open the portal. Once we're there, we have a way to open it, but it'll only work the one time. You'll have to get back on your own.
Great.
Can you help us out with that, or
Getting back,
yes?
we're not sure how it works.
Okay.
Okay. So,
So
we're
why-
supposed to
why
rest, we
don't-
just have to stay there for a bit and hope somebody else opens one and that we get to push back through.
Essentially.
Okay. Why don't 1 or 2 of you guys come with us?
We've already been over this.
I know.
Wasting
I'm
enough
just
time.
rephrasing. 1 or 2, there's still 1 or 2 people to stay here.
Because if we leave them out here, then when we can't manage to get out on our own, they can open another portal later on and get us out.
Okay.
It works. Like they just
So the
said,
more
it
we
will-
leave outside, the better chance that they can fight their way back and get another portal open is.
Okay.
If that's an F. All right.
I mean, if they just leave us there, I'll be very upset, but unable to do much.
We will not just leave you there.
Okay.
we will do
How
everything-
we know?
You don't.
I mean, they seem trustworthy enough.
Honestly, I agree with you. For some reason. All right.
They
Let's
gave
get
us
out of here.
But we have no reason to leave you there. If we wanted to kill you, we would have done it downstairs.
Yeah.
I mean,
Like just
I
in
feel
front
like
of
you probably would have done it upstairs again.
Yes,
That's
but
fair.
what if you are a weird Cthulhu person and you're feeding us into the portal?
We just not go into that. Let's just
Okay.
take this at face value and go into the walking thing.
Just going to the dream realm.
Yes, that.
So, the older man opens the door and motions for you to all start heading down the stairs.
Oh, I would like to point out that I am strapped.
Yes.
Okay.
Dimitri's not reloading, he's just switching weapons.
Yes.
Yep.
Always remember, swapping to your
This
sidearm is faster. than
Then
the
reload.
This is knife the watermelon. This is. I feel like we're going into the Matrix because I have a bunch of guns and we're going into the dreamland.
Yep.
I've got the Kopesh. I don't think it's the same Kopesh as before,
have
but I'm
No.
hoping it is.
gun.
It's not. You do have a gun. Your gun does 1d10 damage.
Cool.
pretty good.
to know.
Hey,
That's what I had throughout that entire one shot.
Yep, that's what everybody had. Except for Dimitri, because he just wanted guns.
Yes, I was like, "What's a stat? I want gun."
Gun important stat.
Very important.
When we play Delta Green. So, as you head over to the stairs, you head downstairs, and you can see that the girl is waiting for you all in a moving veterinary van.
Makes sense.
I guess
Yeah,
they're
that does
about to
make
put us
sense.
down like animals.
Ha 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 ha. Please stop.
Yeah.
The older man opens the back doors and gets inside. You all file in. Are any of you riding shotgun?
I would like to ride shotgun.
No, I'm not agile enough to get out of the car quickly.
I would
Okay.
like to ride shotgun while I have my hands on a shotgun.
Okay, sure thing.
Shotgun,
So as we
shotgun,
get
shotgun,
inside,
shotgun.
she starts up the car and begins driving away from the Bassett Hotel. You head up the
Yeah.
winding streets of New
Ooh,
Orleans.
Can we all be really quiet while we're a bunch of people with guns in a van? And we can have that like cool silence, you know, like in the movies.
You have that cool silence.
Well, she looks over her shoulder and she says, we're not sure how many members of the Cult of the Bloody Tongue are there. But we've seen activity in the past couple of days before you arrived.
I'm sure it will be enough to be an issue. It always
Yeah.
is.
Last time I had to deal with him, that was problematic.
Last time I dealt with the cult, I got shot like 5 times.
I blew up a thing and haven't even recovered.
Yes.
Oh no, I just finished recovering.
Well, we'll do everything we can. I'll be the one to open the portal with you. And Ali and Malik will do their best to cover us and so we can get as close as possible.
Okay.
Makes
Sounds
sense.
good.
Wait, you guys aren't going to shoot them with us?
No, Dimitri, for the first time,
Ali,
they're not going with us.
Ali and Malik are going to lay down cover. It's my job to open the portal for you.
Okay. That sounds like a good idea. More people is better.
Yes.
Very.
So, finally, you pull up alongside, down the side streets of New Orleans, a old, rusted silver clock tower. There is an old creaky gate on the outside, which haphazardly swings open as she walks over to it. Which one of you are sneakiest?
Is it a gate? Did you say it's a
Yes.
gate?
Oh, God.
Cameraman.
I'm kind of sneaky.
Cameraman's real stealthy.
Oh, what do I have to do?
Alright, picture boy. You and I are going to get as close as possible. You four, stay up towards the top of the steps, and she kind of gestures with her head. There is a black metal staircase descending downwards next to the clock tower.
Wait, so it's downward, so it's not leading up the
No,
tower?
it's leading down.
Okay.
Okay, and we're gonna stand at the top of that and wait for them to scream for help.
Yes.
I would like to get my shotgun ready and attack them.
You can probably get about halfway down the steps without drawing attention. But any closer than that, and it's going to be a problem.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So if I went halfway down the stairs with my shotgun, I'd be in shotgun range, right?
No.
No, okay.
You'd still need to
You have
move.
to get in the door.
But
Ew. Okay.
Moving terribly.
All right.
What-
Presumably.
you ready? And she looked over to Jerome.
Good luck, Jerome.
Yeah.
Don't get shot.
I
Okay.
ignore him.
So, as you and the girl begin to head down the steps, she looks over her shoulder and she says, "If we're going to potentially die together, you should know my name's Isis."
Oh God.
I don't. Pleasure. Isis.
Terrorist group.
Alright. Yes, Cody.
Well,
Alright.
She's a cultist.
good luck and let's do this. Jerome, would you please make a stealth check for me as you begin to walk down
Oh,
the spiraling metal
yeah.
staircase? All right.
Go, Neat, go.
Stealthy boy.
So,
Yep.
as you slip down the stairs, you get to the base of a doorway. On the inside, amongst a number of crates on the far end of the room, you can see the base of the operating mechanisms of this ancient clock tower. And in between all of them, you can see that there is a silver doorway, which doesn't have any visible handle on it. Inside the room, you can see there are about 10 men wearing similarly dark clothes and red robes to the people that you had met upstairs.
Great.
All right. There aren't any guarding the door. They don't seem to
10?
expect 10.
Ugh.
They don't seem to be expecting anybody to come down here. They're all kind of towards the middle of the room talking to each other. There are a number of crates and stuff that have been left around. And she kind of points over
Oh,
and she says, "We're going to have to sneak. I think we can make 3 trips." And she points to 3 different locations before we get to the doorway. Then I'm going to get started. You fire off a shot and get down and get our friends down here.
we didn't. Well, I guess that's a good enough single. I just wish we had told them that beforehand. So
I
they
think they'll
didn't
figure it out.
debate about it. Fair.
I mean, I just assumed it'd be you screaming, so you getting a gunshot off first seems better.
Yeah. All right.
We'll
2
have the
more.
element of surprise on our side.
Yep.
All right, go ahead and make a stealth check, Jerome.
I still have 39 luck. We're doing this. I physically can't fail.
Okay, so
50.
you slide over to the first set of crates. You're close enough to hear the hushed tones of the conversation that the gentlemen in the middle of the room are having. One kind of wanders over to the far left, and you feel like for a moment he might have spotted you, and you can feel your heart begin to race faster and faster in your chest. But he looks in the other direction and picks up a piece of paper and walks back over to the table with it.
My hand is shaking on the gun, and I'm very surprised it hasn't gone off yet.
Make another stealth check, Jerome.
If you fail, if you crit fail, can we say your gun goes off?
I physically cannot. Even if I roll
He's just gonna
100,
dump a bunch
I've-
of luck
yeah.
and just pass.
I
Oh.
physically
This is
cannot.
what all the luck has been saved for.
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh
same.
God, I didn't save my luck at
To
all.
just not die.
So you make it over to the last crate, and you see Isis reach into her bag and pull out a silver and gold cat statue, which is cat feline face, but the body is that of a woman. It's maybe about 2 feet long, and extraordinarily slender in nature. And she says, "You ready?"
No.
Okay.
And I'll pull out the gun, and I'll pull out the gun and look over to her.
She says 1, 2, 3, now. And she sprints across the room towards the doorway and takes the statue, sets it down, and begins chanting under her breath while pulling out a number of components from her bag. But all the attention in the room immediately goes to you, Jerome, as you fire off the gun. You all hear the gunshot go off. Jerome, make a firearms check.
Come on,
Hit
Jerome, you
the
still have your
guy.
luck. You can spend
Hit
on
the
that.
At the
guy.
top of my- Okay.
Critical. Come on, Jerome.
Okay.
Critical.
Roll the one.
Hopefully success.
Yeah.
Roll a 1.
I don't have range on here. so I
Destroy
need-
this man.
No.
You're in range. You're in
Yeah.
short range.
I know. I just need to get a firearm skill from the thing.
Come on,
Sure
if a
thing.
12-year-old in
Don't have
Africa
any
can do
points
it,
in
so can
firearms.
you.
If you don't have any in firearms pistol, it'll be 20.
Yeah.
Okay. Why is I
Oh,
can't
you don't have you literally have
find
nothing in
firearm
firearms.
thing.
Okay, so you need
The
there's a
firearm- oh,
1/5
it's
chance
range.
to hit. I feel like if you gave a random guy a pistol, he can probably hit something half the time.
You say that, and you personally probably haven't fired a gun.
He's shot a lot of guns.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Wow, cool.
Yeah. I did. I did the birdie
Weapons,
thing quite a bit.
Handgun. Here we go. I can't do it that way. Handgun. Put it there.
There we go.
Wait, nope, that doesn't work. Oh wait, it worked.
It worked.
Maybe
wow,
it's supposed to
Cody, I feel like
measure
it's
like.
because the average American can hit
Yeah.
a gun per, and hit a gun.
Right.
Well, I'm also thinking maybe it accounts for
Here,
the fact that it's like in
please,
combat, you know.
Go.
Yeah, that too.
100.
Oh, it was so close.
You could
want to
spend 7.
what?
Come
Yeah,
on.
spend 7. Spend 7.
At least get a hit.
7.
I feel like it's much more thematic if I miss.
But
But
7.
it's much
Like,
better if you hit.
Yeah, I'll go to 31 luck.
How do you have so much luck?
We
I
never
don't-
spent any.
I literally just made this character.
Well, yeah, that too.
I think I was doing luck wrong though.
All right, so as the gun goes off, it hits the guy closest to you. You were so close to him when you turned over. He was right on the other side of the crates that you were hiding behind. Go ahead and roll 1d10 damage.
Just waiting for you to just pop a cultist.
Yup.
Every time.
So
You
as
know I
you
carry that thing with me.
as you turn
On
around,
any gun roll. On any gun roll, I have never rolled lower than a 10. What is this madness?
you line up your pistol barrel exactly with his chest, and you look right into his eyes as you pull the trigger. The bullet splatters out the other side. Blood sprays back into your face. Being this is the first time you've ever killed somebody, can you also make a sanity check for me?
Oh, loser! You never murdered
Gladly.
someone? Wow, sucks to suck.
Well, I would like to be catatonic for the rest of this fight, but the dice don't let me.
So even though you're now covered in this man's blood, and you just hear one right before he just teeters over, and you see the other 9 guys in the room turn in your direction, you are perfectly fine. Dimitri, you had a firearm readied. Can you go ahead and, as you sprint down the steps, I'm assuming you're sprinting down the steps when you hear this gunshot go off?
I wanna bust through the door like the Kool-Aid man with my shotgun.
So as you Kool-Aid man through the door, well, let's go ahead and make me a shotgun check.
Okay, I want to shoot the
Fires
closest
one
guy to
shotgun,
me.
Fires second shotgun.
That's the
Fires
hardest
third
of passes.
shot.
Okay, so is that a critical success or a normal success or a hard success?
Critical.
That'd be a critical if his skill was a 45, and I think
Yeah.
he's like a 70 or
It's
something.
double that. No, it's double that.
So that just does
I-
16 damage.
What?
That does 16 damage.
Okay.
God, this
Not a
maximum
critical
damage.
pass.
Oh, sorry, it's maximum damage
Okay.
plus D8. Do you want to roll it?
Absolutely.
Just delete.
Plus 6.
22 damage. So,
It is now deleted.
Jerome, after you shoot this guy, are you going for cover or not?
Yes.
Okay, so as you
I-
duck, right before you duck down, you see Dimitri come through the door, shotgun raised, fire off a shell into the cultist that's further on the side of the room, and you just see the top half of his body become shredded as it's littered with shotgun pellets.
Can I take another shot?
Yes, you can with the penalty die.
21. It's reasonable.
That's a hard pass.
Okay, so you have to roll your 4d6 this time.
Okay. 14.
So as the second shot goes off, Dimitri downs
Cultists go
another
bye-bye.
cultist. Dimitri, would you like to back up and get behind the doorway for cover, or
Can
Are
I
you-
shoot again?
I
No.
know no fear.
if you want to take 3 penalty dice and give up all your movement, I'll let you shoot again. But you'll be
Sweet.
standing out in the open.
You got a bulletproof vest on.
Yes, but you are always constantly concerned about your physical health. Just pointing it out there.
Pass.
Okay.
Oh gosh.
17 damage.
So another cultist is downed by Dimitri as he unloads the shotgun into this room. Just 4 of the 10 cultists instantly taken out by your ambush.
Oh, yeah.
Malik and Ollie will try their shots too. So Malik is a little
I
bit
would
better.
like to be like screaming while I'm doing this.
He also gets a success.
Nice.
Flying in the room,
no, that's not the way.
screaming in Russian, blows 3 cultists up with a
And
shotgun.
however, he doesn't quite kill them as he fires his handgun off into the room.
Wow.
You
he
see
used
him
handgun
peg a
freaking
cultist.
Norby.
You see him peg a cultist in the shoulder as he's moving towards cover, and let's see if Ollie gets a hit. And Ollie's shot goes wide and doesn't wind up landing anything. John, what is your dexterity?
60.
60, and
Mine
Dimitri?
is 40.
40. Okay, so Jerome, you're going last. 60. Okay. Dimitri's yours is an 80.
I believe so, yeah.
Okay.
This is all I do.
So
This is not a well-balanced character.
Dimitri, you get another turn.
Yeah. Let's
Yes, I
play
do.
some more whack-a-mole. I'm gonna shoot a cultist. Oh, I want to spend all of my luck to pass that.
Okay.
Oh, wait, no, I have 2 more. But, that's 48. 46.
46.
15.
Okay, another cultist goes down.
Okay, I'm down to 1 luck.
Okay.
I
Well,
wanna
this is
give it another
yeah.
roll.
Well, it's a penalty die. See if you roll
Yeah.
higher. Okay.
Yeah, but I passed. 11 damage.
Okay. So I'll give you the same opportunity to take a third shot if you want, but you will be out in the open.
Just love
Well,
just the picture of Dimitri just
There's
literally
not
standing
so
in
many
the
left,
open.
are there?
Delete
There's still
5
3 left.
cultists.
Like, if I kill 1 more, I'm only getting shot twice.
That's up to you, man.
Well, they still get shot 3 times, but yeah.
Not
Oh,
if he kills-
darn.
Oh, darn, he failed, finally.
Yeah.
The last one though is a miss. The cultists on their turn, one of them reaches for a knife. The wounded one reaches for a knife and begins. He doesn't quite have all the movement to make it there, but he begins walking because he's injured, and he begins walking in the direction of Isis, who's performing the ritual on the altar.
I imagine, like, half his body is just gone.
No, he's only got hit by a pistol.
Oh, okay.
And the other 2 are going to grab handguns from the table, and they're going to take shots at Dimitri. So that is going to be a hit. Would you like to dodge for cover? If you dodge for cover against a firearm, you cannot make attack actions on your next turn.
I know I
The answer
should.
to that is very, very clear, isn't it, Cody?
I did say that we need to be okay for when we go in the portal.
Yes, you did say that. And we have 2 friendly meat shields to take hits.
And one guy is already shooting at me, right? So only one other guy can shoot at someone else.
Yeah.
Or you.
So I will duck for cover, because they're probably going to die anyway.
Okay, go ahead and make a dodge check.
That's a hard pass.
Nice. So you watch as
Oh, I'm
Dimitri...
sorry, it's critical.
Okay. So you watch as Dimitri takes 0 damage and leaps behind
Your dodge is an 80?
the cement wall.
No, it's a 60.
So that'd be a hard pass, not a
Oh, is it
critical pass.
1/5?
It doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
one
Yes.
Okay.
It doesn't matter because you're able to land behind the wall and take no damage because they only got a normal success. And the other one will take a shot at Malik. He's going to hit. Malik will duck for cover. He also rolls a hard pass, and he winds up kind of like jumping off the stairs a little bit and kind of doing a barrel roll and landing next to Dimitri.
We're kind of like
Nice.
action heroes right now.
Yeah, this fight's going
nice.
well for you guys.
Yeah. Somehow.
It's the one thing I do.
John, there's 2 cultists with guns currently raised, and 1 cultist who's heading over to Isis with a knife.
Can I make it to the one with a knife?
Yes.
Okay, I want to hit him with my sword.
Okay, so as he's going in behind her to stab her, you just see John sprint into the room, Kopesh raised, going to bring it down into his back. He's going to
I
fight back
almost feel bad. For these
as he
cultists.
turns around with his knife. But go ahead and make a fighting brawl check. He actually fails. So go ahead. The Kopesh, I don't remember what the Kopesh stats are. It's been a while.
I think it's a
think it's a
D8 or
D8.
D6 or something.
Either a
Jake, is
D8
there
or
a
a
monster that can do like the 69 damage?
Probably.
A lot of
Nice.
monsters can.
Yeah, for sure.
I think it's a D8.
I think it's a D8. Yeah.
1 damage.
Right, because your strength is
Is it
minus
minus
one.
one?
His strength is
Yeah.
minus one right now. So it kind
He
of just
took my
gets
strength.
caught in his shoulder as he begins to wrestle away from you, but the blade is hooked. So he doesn't get too far.
I miss my long sword.
Jerome,
My
what
turn?
would you like to do?
Take a moment. Breathe out. I am covered in gore. I really hope this doesn't follow me into the thing, and I really hope I get a shower after this. Anyway, that guy's going after Katie. He's handling that point. I don't want this gun in my hand anymore, so I'm going to go attempt to keep the other guy from getting to Katie.
Isis.
Isis, thank you.
Well, that's the one that John's currently fighting. You want to help him
there's
out in the
only
fight?
one going?
Yeah.
Yeah, one.
There's
one was
two
going
shooting.
With a knife for Isis, and 2 were
Okay.
going with guns at Dimitri.
Yeah, I'm just gonna make sure this guy, like, doesn't get to Isis.
You don't want to try to shoot him?
No.
Okay, fair enough.
I don't. Not only should I not trust myself with that,
Pistol whip
especially
him.
when there's a fan. I could, because my brawl is almost 50%.
Oh god. Pistol whip him.
Sure, I will pistol whip the guy trying to get to Isis.
Okay,
You're gonna do about as much damage as
go
I
ahead.
Fighting brawl activate. No.
Nope, it flies over his head as he kind of ducks out of the way. The Kopesh almost pulling him in the wrong direction away from your pistol. And you're like, I really should not be here.
Yeah.
Dimitri, even though you can't attack on your turn, would you like to reload your shotgun?
Yeah, because I just figured out that I need to reload anyway. So this is
You
actually
did need to
free cash
reload it
money.
anyway. Okay, so Dimitri takes out some shells and begins reloading for this round. Malik can't do anything, but Ollie can go ahead, and he can take
They're
a
going to die next turn because I'm going to have reloaded.
shot at one of the cultists. He hits. And he does kill one of the cultists. The bullet hits him in the upper stomach, and he just clatters down into the tables, knocking over whatever they were working on.
Got a cultist and a half left.
And then the
And
cultist,
a half.
the cultist in combat will try to attack John, being he has a kopes lodged in his shoulder. John, fight back or dodge?
I have like
Fight
that's more
back.
3/4.
Hard pass.
All right, John, go ahead and roll damage. He only got a normal
Wait,
success.
so how does fight back work? You still take damage, but you hit
No,
back.
if you pass, you get to deal damage.
So why
no
would you do
damage.
that
Let's
instead
go.
of
Well, it's minimum of 1, so you just
One
kind
damage,
of
let's
push the
go.
blade a little bit further into the guy.
This is literally how I feel when I shoot at a dreadnought.
I'm trying my best here.
Then this is what -1 damage feels like.
Yes, it is.
Okay. You do hear more people are beginning to move further up the hall. There appears to be a tunnel system that leads out of this place, but they are at least several rounds away. I need to see how many more rounds Isis needs to work on this. So,
If worst comes to worst, we have Dimitri camp a doorway.
no. So as you guys are watching this, you watch as the silver doorway in front of Isis begins to flicker, and you can see the silver turn into a dark blue, and then a pale blue, until it starts to turn into a spiraling white shape as she speaks in Egyptian.
Oh shoot, that's working. Okay.
Did I just realize
What?
I'm having bad vibes about this? They were speaking Egyptian when we left, and now they're speaking Egyptian to open the portal. So I wonder if the Egyptian has to do with the Cthulhu stuff.
John?
Yes. Oh, it's my
Jerome or
turn.
John?
It's
Yes.
my turn now.
It is your turn now.
I'm gonna try and hit him again.
Go for it.
Wow.
Nice. So that deals max damage, -1.
Oh.
And you've already
So
dealt
7.
2
Oh,
damage.
it's a 7!
So you manage to push the Khopesh
Seven!
through, and you kind of just barely manage to start digging into his neck until you sever his jugular, and you just watch him fall to the ground, choking on his own blood. More blood splatters onto Jerome's shoes as he
That's not
falls,
very PG.
opens eyes, looking up at Jerome.
Jerome doesn't need a sanity
Can I
check for
take his
that.
knife?
He's no bitch.
Yes, you can.
Okay,
Jerome-
but I wanna run over to
Jerome's
Isis,
just like, the
'cause I'm not
fuck?
sure if Isis is ready yet or not.
It looks like she's pretty much ready.
Okay.
Jerome, you'll go ahead and lose 4 points of sanity. Wow, I finally rolled hot on a sanity check.
Not even 7?
What is it? A D4?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Really hurting Jerome.
Well, Jerome's never killed people before. He's not
Jerome's
got
a loser. He never even committed murder.
He's
This
not
guy's
got-
a-
he's not gotten used to the madness, as the book says.
No, why?
This
no.
is only like the 3rd time I've disemboweled somebody with a.
Jerome,
with a
come on.
sword.
We need to go in a firefight and then get in the Shadow Realm. What about this? Do you not understand?
Um,
No.
okay. So, moving on from that, we will go on to Jerome's turn. You just watch as Jerome just kind of sits there twitching, and he kind of kneels a bit, just looking down at the dead guy, staring up at him. Dimitri,
I would like to scream in Russian while I turn around the corner with my shotgun.
there's
and
one
go to
cultist
shoot the
left.
guy. Yes. Okay.
Is he surrendering?
It's a 9,
No, he's
so that's a
not.
10. I'll roll my d8. It's only a 1 though.
It's
so I'm
only 17
dealing
damage.
17
So this
damage
guy
to the
turned
corner.
around to look at John, and as he does so, you just make his head pop like a watermelon.
Yes.
However, the voices coming down the hallway are getting louder. However, Dimitri, as you look up, the portal is now complete. You see this shimmering white, translucent background. You can't quite make out what's on the other side, but there is a large blue field that's on the other side of this
does it
portal.
look like the people that are helping us are ready to book it?
Yeah, so Malik, as you kill that guy, says, "There's more coming. We'll stall them, but you need to get into that portal now."
Okay, come on, guys. Jerome, stop being a bitch. Get in the portal. Can I
Dimitri-
use the rest of my action to throw him in the portal?
Yes, you can use the rest of your action to toss him into the portal.
Okay.
So
That's-
Jerome and Dimitri splash into this portal, blinking out in front of John. Malik turns the corner and begins just shooting in the general directions of the voices that are coming up. Isis looks completely drained. Ollie comes over to start helping her up. John, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna get in the portal too.
Okay, so you jump
It's John.
into
He
the
just
portal,
wants to go in the portal. That's like his
and
his
as
pastime.
you pass through, you hear the sound of a closing door behind you. And we'll tell you what you see in front of you when we get back from our break.
Woohoo.
All right, we'll be back in 10 minutes. All right. So, oh wait, somehow I've shifted. We are back. Cody, you done with the
Yeah.
meme planes?
Yeah.
Okay. Cody's having a meme drought, so he's a little
I am. Yeah,
He's a
I
little-
was just saying I can't find any spicy ones.
perturbed.
I am downright distraught that I
Distraught?
can't find. Yes.
It's an awfully big
distraught.
word.
Yes, I know. I
That was
don't
a big
usually
word.
use those, but I had to use one for how I'm feeling
Yeah,
right
make a
now.
point, right? Right.
Yes.
So, if you are watching and you have spicy memes, go ahead and send them to our Facebook, where you can also
Yeah.
go and vote for what Nate should dress up as.
Which is pretty much confirmed to be Jack Sparrow. at this
100%
point.
Jack
I would
Sparrow.
appreciate.
It's almost 100% Jack Sparrow, but if anybody
I
would like to
also
turn
I
the
also
tides
want
tables,
to see Nate dressed as Princess Peach
that wasn't an option,
No.
and I don't
Okay.
think we're
with
adding
the
cross.
skirt on too.
We're not adding cross-dressing at this time.
Darn.
Sorry.
When you know what? When we hit 100 followers,
My
cross-dressing will be.
disappointment is
When we hit
one of my
100
days.
followers, we all have to dress up, and we'll draw lots for which one of us has to do the cross-dressing. So
I'll cross dress.
Okay, well, we got our volunteer. There we go.
Yeah.
We're only 43 followers away from this, Cody. I would like to.
Oh.
So.
Wow, time
We're doing pretty
flies.
good.
Yeah. So. Now that I'm done with that hard flex, where the hell are my notes? There they are.
Literally me as DM. You guys are using notes. I just use an essay that is literally not useful at all.
You find yourselves standing on a beach. The large blue field on the other side was apparently the ocean, which laps gently at the shores. It looks perfectly normal here. In the distance, you can see strange rocky islands jutting out from the gentle waters. And above you, the sky swims with strange pink, yellow, and purple colors. You look down, and you find yourselves to be completely naked. With
Nice.
none of your earthly possessions.
Not my gun?
No, none of your earthly possessions.
One moment.
I'm going to imagine myself with a sweet broadsword.
Okay. So you can go ahead and let me just double check the way this works.
Wait, what?
I forget if it's...
Are we looking at rules for this place?
We are. I'm double checking the way dreaming things into existence works.
Cool.
Last time I was told I could just think it up and it would appear. But that was clothing, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, right. Well, also, in addition, you're all at the top of your stats now. Except for sanity.
Okay, so I get my 40 strength back.
You get your 40 strength back while you're here.
I get my 50 power back too.
You get your 50 power back. Just
No
not your
more
sanity
penalty to
back.
broadsword?
That's so bad. Why did you start a character?
And here I was thinking.
It
So
was
go
a
ahead.
43.
Go ahead, John. And what is your power divided by 5?
10.
Okay, so now go ahead and make a power roll for me.
Imagining things is hard. I pass.
Okay.
It's a hard pass.
So we're gonna say that
It's
it
just
costs
double
you 2. So you have a total of dream points, which is going to be your power divided. It's going to be 1/5 of your total power. So I'm going to say that this is going to cost you 2 dream points to dream a broadsword into existence. So you all watch as a large, beautifully crafted, but there's definitely an antique value to it, broadsword appears in the hands of John.
How did you just get the big sword?
You just think real hard about it and then it happens.
Can I think infinitely?
I don't think you can.
No, I feel kind of sucky after doing that, so I don't think
So why don't we wait until we see, like, in the future? That's what I'm saying.
You
I
want to...
mean, that's great,
gonna
but I
think of
felt
some
like I should
clothes.
have something before that. Just
Okay.
to
That's
feel
a good
safe.
idea.
Go ahead and make a power check then, Jerome.
Okay.
Think up your clothes, Jerome.
Nope.
Nope, Jerome is still a little shaken, so he's just standing there naked. Just like the rest of you.
I'm not going to try to get clothes on. I'm feeling crazy.
Neither am I.
I'm trying again, if I may.
Okay, yes, you may try again.
No.
It's not meant to be.
Jerome was meant to be naked. Oh, by the way,
I'm going to try to think of my
appearance
camera.
My appearance is only a 60. I am like a middle-aged, just like bare Russian person.
Dimitri rocking the dad bod.
Yes, I'm rocking the dad bod right now.
I'm going to try to think of my camera, knowing fully well I most likely won't be able to bring my pictures along with me,
Okay.
but I really need
You
something
can
familiar
see.
right now.
You can see further up the beach. But sorry, did you pass?
No.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
I
You
got
get
my
your
camera.
camera, but no clothing.
Okay. Let's say so 1/5 of your total power is what?
5.
10, same as me.
No, 1/5.
Yeah,
So,
your
wait.
power is 50
Oh,
divided
right,
by 5.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
We'll say that it costs you 2 to make a camera, just like 2 to make the broadsword.
Of course this works.
Gotta be
Further
things you truly understand, you know?
further up the beach, you can see that there is a small city, um, and you can see that there's some sort of caravan with brightly colored tents, which has been set up outside of it. You can see approaching you is an individual, a relatively lean figure, walks this way. He has pale skin and dark hair. His eyes have neither pupils nor irises, just a glistening expanse of yellow. He carries with him a large ceramic jug, wrapped in straw and slung over his back. At his side, there is a brown tabby cat that slinks behind him, and it's almost queer. Its eyes are too large and green for a normal cat, and its unreflecting fur seems more mole-like than cat-like. The stranger's clothes are sailor fashion, but he clearly has no ship. His woeful gaze falls upon you with a touch of interest, and he continues to walk in your direction.
I should have just kept thinking of clothes. This is literally worthless.
I don't want to talk to this person.
I mean, maybe it'll do something cool. You can blind somebody with it or something.
What should we do about this? He seems to know that we're here, so we can't
I'll
hide.
go talk to him.
Okay, I'm gonna come with you for whatever good that does.
Let's go see what he wants.
It's just he's going to go talk to a naked man with a sword.
I'm just gonna rest my sword on my shoulder while I just walk up to him, just butt naked.
Oh gosh.
Wait, is this gay? What we're doing?
You're not wearing socks.
Oh god.
Oh gosh.
Three naked dudes standing around.
Oh, God.
Broadsword and a camera.
We're not even 10 feet apart, so we can't say 10 feet apart because we're not gay.
He looks over you, and he says, his spiraling yellow eyes, "You don't look like you're from around here."
We are not. We
I'd
are
say
looking
that's a fair
for.
assumption.
We are looking for a lady named Katie Holmes.
Katie, I don't know a Katie. She's not coming through here in a few days. Where are you from?
Last I saw her, she was up near a mountain, I think.
Mountain. The mountain? Yes. Okay.
I think there was some other people there too.
What did
Two
they look
older
like?
women,
Oh.
I believe.
Yes. So where are you from?
Around there, I'd say.
You're from around there.
Yeah.
Then how did you possibly get here?
Well, I couldn't find Katie, and then I got lost, and I ended up here.
Interesting.
That's not even a lie the way you said it.
Where do you originate from? No one originates from here.
Not here.
Yes, no one's from here.
Just say we're from the waking world or whatever.
But there's probably more than one of those. What are my options?
Earth, probably? I don't know.
You're from Earth.
I'm asking the guy, what are my options?
Well, he hears Jerome say Earth, and he says, "You're from Earth."
Okay, so that's my option. Yes, we're from Earth.
I don't know.
I'm not from there myself, but a lot of you come through here.
Yeah. That seems to be a habit we have.
Yes, it is. It certainly is.
Okay, so what about you? Why are you here? What are you doing here?
I am stranded across the world.
Does he have any clothes?
Yes, he's wearing clothes.
He is wearing clothes.
Does he have any spares?
I can get you some.
We would really appreciate it.
How did you get clothes here?
I got them from my job.
You have a job.
I was a sailor.
Oh.
So
Before coming here or after?
Here, I was a sailor here.
Oh.
How's their jobs here?
He points to the city behind him. There are many of
I am
those.
very confused.
This is a world just as much as any other.
Yeah.
But it is not real.
It is very real.
I mean, it's as real as anywhere else.
This is the life that dreams take on. What you see when you sleep is just a fragment of it. A glimpse into what might be beyond.
Wait, but like when we see nightmares, is that also this world?
Yes.
So, okay, so this is a pretty fucked up place.
Is it any more fucked up than the surface?
No.
Yes? No. Oh.
You know what we've seen.
Yes, but
That weird squid thing was pretty spooky.
maybe it's because of the amount of murder that I did, but I have more nightmares than positive dreams.
That's
Yes,
fair.
that's because you have negative energy in the Dreamlands.
Oh my! I have to walk around with negative energy
Got
and
bad
without pants
mojo.
on. This. I'm crying at this minute.
What's my wide skill? Can I try and think real hard and summon a horse?
Oh gosh.
Make a power check. You're gonna need a hard pass for this one.
Nope.
No horse. Your head just hurts.
Does he? Does
No,
You
he doesn't
only
lose
lose-
anything. No.
okay.
Hmm.
Now let me tell you, friends.
Really want a horse. Gonna spend 34 luck and get me a horse.
Oh god.
What is so okay, you actually don't get a pick. So you watch as a black and white checkered stallion appears underneath John.
That is gorgeous.
Could you tell us how to get to the mountain?
Yes, I could. But if you want my help getting to the mountain, I want your help with something first.
Okay.
What do you want?
I am going. For a long time I have sought my kin. I have seen the delicate minarets of Celephis, the wondrous gardens of Equinox, the low wooden buildings of Rakol, and the squat stone fortress of Nopketh. But I did not find my friends there. Long ago, we were enslaved and taken to different lands. Now I am free and I seek them, but grieve because none have seen them. I passed through the Forbidden Lands, delved into the underworld further than I care to remember, but still they remain lost. Thus I have traveled alone through many lands of dream. I'd be ready to discover lofty Kadath itself if only I knew I would find my friends there. 10,000 years of lonely travel have shown me that they must no longer be here or on Earth. My soul is buried and I am in need of aid.
I'm sorry. Did you just say that your living mind, and I guess I'll stop crying and walk over to the conversation finally, that your immortal soul has been traveling this place forever?
10,000 years.
And how are we going to help you find them if you cannot find them in
Just think,
10,000
Jerome.
years?
If we can't get out, we'll be here forever.
What if I shoot myself here?
I mean, I'm
Your
sure you can just
brain-dead
imagine yourself
vegetable.
dying, and that would probably do it.
Does your
but,
waking body exist elsewhere?
Yep.
I don't think so.
If you die here, then you are sent to the underworld.
Oh.
Do we then get out of the underworld?
It's extraordinarily difficult. No one ever has.
I mean, you said you left it.
Yes, but I was not kept there as a prisoner.
Okay.
Wait, so
I
if
was
we
there
did
as a
terrible
traveler.
things in life and we went here, we would never go to like hell or something?
There's a
Yes.
hell. Oh god.
Sounds great.
However, the chances
Yeah.
are if you did terrible things in life, a terrible thing would find you here and send you there.
Ooh.
What are considered terrible things?
Depends what your conscience deems worthy. This place is what you make it.
I mean, I'm feeling great.
I am not feeling great.
I am a broken man, and my race is fragile. If you accompany me on my final journey, then I will help you find the fortress of Nopkek, for that is where you wish to go.
Okay. I mean, this sounds like a reasonable deal, right, guys? We help this guy, he helps us.
It sounds like a good idea, yes.
Yes.
If
Let
we
us
don't do this, we have
let
to
us
try and find it on
Samaritan
our own.
away. Let us Samaritan all our problems away. Yes, that is. That's a pretty good idea, actually. All right. Have we caught your name yet?
My name is Marone Mir.
Mr. Near? Pleasure.
I'm a wanderer.
Is that your race or your occupation?
My race.
Okay.
Well, I guess it is now.
And how is the wanderer different than the person?
It's too much to get into.
You look like a person, kind of.
Although I must thank you for bringing my cat back to me. She seems to have reappeared along with you.
Okay,
And
I'm
he-
very confused now.
He reaches down and picks up the brown tabby cat.
What is up with that stupid cat? It freaks
Oh,
me
is
out.
that the cat statue that was there?
No, it's not the statue. It's the one that you saw back at the hotel.
How
Oh,
did the cat get here?
Her name is
Weird.
Fortune. She's a dreamland cat.
Wait, so she's not like an evil possessed cat?
No.
Oh,
Cats are incredibly powerful.
I just assumed that everything that was weird was like evil.
The goddess Bass is their guardian. And she grants them the ability to travel between worlds.
I
neat.
see.
So that's why. That's where all my cats went.
I should try and be a cat.
You shall try to be a cat?
No, I'm just like saying literally that in my next life I shall try to be a cat.
It is a good life.
Seems much
that your
safer
cat?
than this.
This is my cat. Her name is Fortune.
What does she do that's cool?
She travels with me.
apparently, yeah.
She walks
Apparently she
between
travels
worlds.
between planes. Yeah.
Do you think she was wanting me to be here? She did send me to this location that
Perhaps.
people were there to send me here.
Perhaps then you were the good luck that I need.
I wouldn't call myself good luck, but hopefully it does work out. So how long are we like traveling?
The journey will be several days by boat.
Oh, that's very important.
This is
Okay. I
terrible
don't think I can
time
make a
because-
boat.
Oh, I have a ship.
Yeah.
I can get you clothes, should you desire
Oh wait,
them.
you're just trotting on your horse during this conversation.
Yes.
aren't
Yes.
you? Okay.
Dimitri, you should try and get a boat.
I don't want to. I'm going to save my like dream equipment for when we need it.
You want to at least try to get a gun?
No, and you know
It
how
does
much I
take
like
a bit of
guns.
effort.
In
Gun.
Dream World.
There are no guns here.
What?
There are no guns here.
Why?
They simply do not exist.
Can't we
But
just
then what about
existence?
There are
Nick,
limits.
can I shoot a bow?
Is that horse
Okay.
exactly the way you imagined it?
More or less.
The dreamland has a life of its own. Not
Okay.
everything we want comes out the way we want it.
I'm.
Does my horse only move in L's?
No.
That's basically what I wanted.
Okay.
Is my horse a knight? No. Perfect.
Well, he said it has a checkerboard on it, so I figured
Oh,
that was.
well,
a
that's pretty clever. That's pretty clever.
Fair enough. Fair
Um,
enough.
I'm gonna check over my camera. Am I able to pry some of it apart to see if all the pieces like make sense?
Yeah. It seems to function like a camera.
I swear this thing's gonna come alive for something to eat me. I shouldn't think that. Nope. Optimism, optimism, optimism. This place is what you make it. This camera is gonna be perfect.
Oh yeah, being to this place is what you make it. I'm going to imagine a beautiful, that the surrounding is beautiful with like roses and grass and rolling hills. Does anything change?
You're still on the beach.
Okay.
Could you
Well, I
teach
like-
us more about the rules?
The rules are mostly learned and not really taught. They're slightly different for everybody. But the longer you're here, the more power you have, the better you get at making things.
Great. guess I'll try every once in a while to make clothes.
I can just get you clothes.
Yeah, no, that's if it's what you make it. I suppose that's what I plan on doing with my time. I'm just thinking aloud.
He wants his own clothes back.
That's fair enough. Well, I have a spare set of these on my ship.
Can you give me literally anything to wear?
Yes, I've got spare
Yes.
clothes on my ship.
Okay.
Come with me. He leads you a little bit north of the carnival-looking city, to his boat. It's a decent-sized ship. It can seem to house several people, maybe a few more than you. Not a long ship or anything quite that grand,
Right.
just enough for one person. And he reaches into a trunk and pulls out a spare set of sailing clothes for Dimitri and for Jerome. He looks up at John, who is riding his horse onto the boat, and do you want one?
No, I'm good, thanks.
Very well.
You're just gonna walk around like that.
If this world is what I make of it, this is what I shall make of it.
Are you like royalty or something from like old English descent? Is that why you're doing this?
I don't believe so.
Like, let's be honest. You're nude on a horse with a broadsword. Are you sure?
Maybe.
Like, honestly, if a
Can I
picture
try to
shows up
imagine
of
a Napoleon outfit on John while he's on his horse?
Just gonna try and imagine clothes on me.
Yeah.
that seems
Make a
interesting.
hard power check.
Oh no, he's gonna pass. He has the highest power of the party.
It does.
Spend 3 of your points,
Do I know how many points I have?
1/5 of your power.
Oh, I'll
Like
easily spend 3 points for that.
And you now dress John in a blue fuzzy bathrobe.
Darn.
I can work with this.
I was trying to give you a
Um,
Napoleon
honestly,
jacket thing. I
That's
thought it would
still
look
a
cool.
lot better. Are the
This is
Sailing-
happening. You feel the boat on its own accord begin to sail away from port as Moronim walks over to the front of the ship.
Yeah, that checks. What era do these sailing clothes appear to be from? Are they like
Early 1800s?
cool? Cool. I was for some reason thinking like
How many dream
really.
points was my horse?
Oh, 3. It's a horse.
Oh, sweet.
I was thinking something more like
Can I
Oh,
try and
no.
get a feathered hat?
Yes.
Critical success.
I'm going to say that for one hat with a critical success, you don't need to spend any points.
Great. This is
Sure.
exactly what I wanted for John.
John is now wearing a blue fuzzy bathrobe on a black and white checkered horse on a boat.
With a long
Feathered
sword.
hat and a fancy broadsword.
Yep.
Well,
You're
one
like
less
you're
long
you're
sword,
you're,
I
you're like
suppose.
the weird stuff that happens when you start playing Bloodborne and like you need the stuff with the best stats.
Just
Fair.
that weird guy with a... Just that weird guy you see in your fever dream.
Yeah. You're also that weird guy that you get to get like a partner with in Dark Souls.
That's
who's,
even
like,
more true right
min-maxing
now.
Everything and rolling around. Yeah, it's pretty true.
So, as you sail, you can see that the sea here is a strange greenish blue color, much richer and much more alien than any of the oceans that you've sailed across. And it's not green in an algae coated way, it's green in a more of an emerald coloration. You think you can see below the surface strange shapes moving, some humanoid, some not, but they are a long ways down.
Getting a little bit of vertigo. I will not look over that anymore. No, I can
That's
see you for it.
interesting.
No. No. Ooh.
Moronim walks back over, and he pats Jerome on the shoulder. It's a bit overwhelming at first. You get used to it.
So I keep being told.
Yeah, he was still
Yeah.
getting used to what was happening on Earth.
That's fair.
Wait, so if
Okay.
nothing is hunting us here, does that mean that we're good people?
Perhaps. Perhaps
Wow.
it just hasn't found you yet.
Yeah.
I think it probably just hasn't found me yet.
Good luck.
Where we're going, you're not going to want to draw attention to yourself.
Yeah.
I don't think we're doing anything to draw attention to ourselves.
Before we get to Sarub, there is a
Right,
stop.
Yes.
John?
There is a stop I wish to make to ask some questions.
Okay, well, this is our favor to you, so just don't do anything
Yep.
completely stupid.
You're coming with me.
Yes.
Whatever you need us to do, we're willing to help.
No, don't. Not whatever. There is a line that we don't do things at, but
He points overhead to one of the islands that you're approaching. You can see dark towers looming with rigid menace into the sky, overshadowing twisty, narrow alleys that do not always go where they ought to. This dismal city in front of you is a horrible mass of such spires, which seems to cover the entire island. That is Dilethlin, home to thieves, murderers,
Weird
and
place.
less desirable things.
so why aren't things hunting them?
They are.
Oh,
It's just the daytime right now. The other inhabitants of the island come out at night. However,
Well, all right then.
If we stay here long enough, couldn't we just think of it as day and it will always be day?
not necessarily. Some places have more power, some places have less power. This place has a lot of power. It'll always be night.
I mean, that seems like a poor plan if things hunt at night.
Most of the people know not to go travel outside of their doors. However, there is quite an unusual slave port here, where if I am to find one of my kin, this would be the place.
Right. Right.
So is that something you'll need our help with, or should we
Yes,
stay on the boat?
I think that would be wise.
Okay.
You are different enough to be able to speak to some of them at some resort.
To some resort or at some resort?
In some way, you'll be able to get their attention, I'm sure.
if
They
things
don't-
hunt them at night, do they make some sort of hideout so they can defend themselves?
That's what the spires are for.
I see.
Makes sense.
Don't worry, he says as your boat begins to pull into the dock. They don't normally slave humans. And that's where we're going to go ahead and end tonight's session.
They don't normally.
I'm
slay
sure we
people.
can find an exception to that. Calm down.
Thank you, everybody. This was great. I'm so excited. We're finally in the Dreamlands. It only gets better from here. Tune in on Friday for our last session of Dungeons and Dragons Online.
Yay!
What a time that is going to be. And go over to our Facebook tomorrow to see what else we are going to be posting. So until I see you all again, don't forget to have fun.